Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today for you guys, we are going to be reacting to a new video by Infamous Swoosh. We're going to be reacting to his new video called My Insane Dog. I'm excited to get into this. Before the video starts, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys always show. It really does mean a lot to me. Leave a comment down below who you guys want me to react to in the future. That's all I got for you guys, so let's get right into the video. We're back at his house. Oh.
What is that?
Oh, it's his dog.
What are you doing? It's 4 in the morning.
Oh. Go get me another.
You really gotta talk about your attitude problem, man.
Oh.
Teenagers. Okay, I understand I'm hopping on the making a video about my dog bandwagon, but look, I wanted to update you guys on this little goober for like a year, but Brody just executed it before me. Who cares about that guy's dogs or Bryson's dog when clearly we know the best one? My dog. If you didn't pick up on that. In case you're new, let me bring you up to speed. This is my dog, Copper.
Aw.
Everyone. What the? My family adopted Copper at the end of 2022, and for almost 2 whole years it's been smooth sailing. For the most part, Copper has changed a lot in the last 2 years. He's no longer a puppy, he's developed more of a personality, and he's even been sober from drawing gloves for 625 days now. And because of this change and growth, I've got a lot more to say about him. One of the many things Copper has picked up as of late is his absolute hatred for our mailman. Real original, buddy.
Wow.
We have a little mail slot by our front door with a basket under it so the mailman can just plop it on in there. Bing, bang, boom, job's done. But Copper, unfortunately, has the very bad habit of every time he so much as hears what he thinks is the mailman, he starts barking uncontrollably, runs over to said mail slot, rips the mail out of the mailman's hand, and starts violently returning.
No, we need that.
No, you can't just rip up mail all the time.
Jury duty.
Okay, this one you can rip up. That's not the only rocky relationship Copper has in his life. On top of Joe the mailman, I made that name up, there is also Squirrel.
Sworn
enemy.
enemy.
You don't want me to talk about the squirrel. He's an integral part to your character development. Talk about a super sweet browser that everyone should download?
Wait.
I mean, off the top of my head. This video was sponsored by Opera.
No.
I'm sure by now you've heard of Opera. By far the best browser on the market. I've personally been using Opera for 5 years, and it's never let me down. It's silky smooth, customizable design, it's fun emojis, the fact that I've gotten a girlfriend because of it. Okay, I made that one up. And so much more. Your tabs are all cluttered with half important stuff and half silly stuff. Luckily, Opera not only has different workspaces to manage work tabs better, but they've just introduced tab emojis. This way you can personalize your tabs and identify them easier with what emotions you feel best suit them. See, this tab has a confused emoji, because that's an essay I'm writing on why Brody Animates is so handsome. I'm seriously really confused about it. And this tab has a sunglasses emoji, because I have a list of things I want to achieve this summer. I probably won't, like getting a six-pack. Looking like Tom Cruise. Do you have a million tabs open because you're a big fat freak like me? Luckily with Opera, you can condense your insanity with tab islands. Look at that, that's so much more manageable. I can feel the insanity going away already. There's so many features and custom wallpapers and emojis and plaster everywhere. Opera has always been changing the game when it comes to a better for you browser that's more enjoyable, customizable, and easier to use. So thanks to Opera for sponsoring this video. You gonna let me talk about the squirrel now? One Christmas, I gifted my mother with a bird feeder. I'm such a good son, I know. Mom, if you're watching this, please boost my allowance that I don't have. Now, this bird feeder is reflective, meaning any bird that comes for a nice little snack can't see us stalking him inside and inevitably posting him on social media. But unfortunately, this bird feeder has also brought in some enemies for my fluffy little chum. For over a year, a squirrel has been coming into the bird feeder and eating what is rightfully not his.
It's not his.
Built-in hatred for the squirrel, and I think he knows it because he tortures him almost every day. You see, the bird feeder is in our kitchen,
Tom and Jerry action.
Blocks off our dining room from our kitchen because Copper is a big fat freak and can't be trusted. So Copper can still see the squirrel in the bird feeder every day, but can't reach him. So on any given day, I will be working in my room when I suddenly hear,
oh gosh.
Old Faithful. Okay, buddy, let's go. I usually open the gate and Copper carefully tiptoes over to the door and I let him loose. But he has never once caught the squirrel. The squirrel has
the squirrel's always gonna win.
Why, you may ask? Well, the gate isn't the only obstacle. There's also our deck. You see, the stairs to our deck are on the opposite side of the bird feeder, meaning Copper has to run down the stairs and
he'll
around
never
the deck
catch him
just
in
to even
time.
get close.
That boy's hitting the Sonic!
Unfortunately, the squirrel has already heard the door open and is long gone. To this day, Copper has not given up, and I don't think he ever will. He's come close a couple times to reaching the squirrel, but alas. Until we build another staircase, that squirrel lives to see another day.
Nice.
Aw, buddy, why the long face? Did he get away again?
Yeah.
It's a long day.
I just don't know if I'll ever catch him, Dad.
Hey,
it's a long day.
You're going to catch him one day and save our family from his evil deeds. You just have to believe in yourself.
Do you really believe that?
No.
No. One thing with Copper is that he's extremely fluffy. So occasionally, as time progresses, some people forget to brush him. So he gets
Yeah.
matted, which basically means his fur is all clumped together and messed up, so he needs
Yeah.
to get shaved. Which, unfortunately for us, means that for the coming months, Copper looks like a complete and utter rat. I mean, at times it doesn't even look like he's the same dog. Like, it looks like we invited a sleep paralysis demon to come live with us.
Why is he
We already
staring
have
at me
those.
like that?
It also doesn't
Oh.
help that because of Copper's human eyes paired with the shaved exterior and long
Yeah.
legs, he just looks scary. So
Yeah,
scary.
no.
In fact, we've had multiple people mention to us that Copper looks like a skinwalker. Do you
Maybe.
ever think Copper could be a skinwalker? You mean an ancient witch that can disguise themselves as a living animal?
Possibly.
I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. Trust me, that claim
There
is
it
not
is.
as far-fetched as you think. There was this one time where Copper literally figured out how to open our fence gate outside, so my dad had to raise the doorknob so he wouldn't escape.
No.
Where did you adopt him from again? Moving on, as Copper's gotten older, he's become way more attached to us when we're in the house. So every
That's
time
kinda
one
cool,
of us
though.
sits down on our couch, Copper grabs a toy, leaps up onto the couch, then
Aw.
immediately flops down in our lap.
No,
He
that's
does
kinda
this
cool.
so much that when we're feeling extra silly, we call him Copper the Flopper. I mean, he lives up
Aw.
to the name. Another name we've given him is Copper! No! Stop eating that!
Oh.
Okay, I made that up, but that might as well be his name. I want to touch on a
There
subject
it
that I
is.
mentioned in the last Copper video, and it's that Copper eats everything. Especially
remember
new
this.
toys that we give him. Every time we get Copper any sort of toy, expect that thing to be destroyed within the same week. Hey,
Yeah.
where did the head of Copper's new teddy bear go? He ate it!
Oh,
Fully
gosh.
digested and pooped it out, Dad. It was horrible.
You should have seen it.
The agony.
Oh gosh, the anime angle.
I can still hear the screaming. It's now
Oh.
gotten to the point where we rarely buy him new toys. Meaning the only toys
Yeah.
Copper really has are those giant inflatable tennis balls that he can never really destroy, and
Yeah.
strings left over from rope toys. And the thing
Okay.
is, he still gets really excited about playing with the disheveled shell of what the rope toy used to look like. You
Yeah.
want to play? You want the toy?
Yeah.
Go get it! Another thing
Dude.
Copper likes to eat is trash. In our bathroom, we have a little garbage can next to the sink with a foot pedal on it. And now Copper knows how to open it somehow. He understands that he needs to step on the pedal and all the disgusting
The
tissues
boy
and
has
God knows what else is now up there.
Develops his
Luckily,
brain
he's
cells for
hiding
specific
because
things.
he's never allowed in the bathroom. One night, I accidentally fell asleep on the couch and woke up at 1 a.m. to Copper whining in my face to go pee. I tiredly got up because I'm a good father, dang it. And as I was walking to the dining room gate, I realized my bedroom door was wide open. A
Oh.
dreadful sight I've seen too many times. I sleepily peeked into my room and saw that Copper got in and completely ripped open the trash bag.
Happens, man.
And after all the years of catching Copper with used tissues and cardboard in his mouth, instead of instantly being filled with rage after seeing this terrible mess, I looked over and this little guy did not have a single care in the world and was just so excited to go
No,
outside.
sometimes it's not.
I let
The
out a
anger
long
leaves and
sigh,
it just becomes
and
disappointment.
then proceeded to pick up all the trash while Copper was outside enjoying his midnight bathroom sesh. Alright, now we're gonna do some lightning round Copper facts. My
Okay.
dad had to build an extension to our dining room gate because Copper would literally jump over it. Copper
What?
expects food every time we eat because my mom would let him lick her yogurt cup when she was done with it. He
Aw.
sometimes sits far away staring into your soul as you eat because he wants some. Copper loves
Copper?
chewing on ice. When we ask him if he wants ice, he gets really excited. Copper loves to jump, so when people come over, he tries to jump up and lick their faces while they're standing there.
Oh
Every
my
time
gosh.
someone in my family comes home, Copper gets so excited he needs to put something in his mouth before he greets us.
Oh,
When Copper was
there
a
it is.
puppy, we used to have him wear harnesses every day until he destroyed 4 of them. So he
What?
stopped. Copper has run away on a few occasions and almost died. What? Okay, one of those I'll tell. One
This
day,
all
me and my
comes.
sister decided to bring Copper out to our aunt and uncle's house to play. They have
Okay.
a ton of land, so any trip out there was like an infinite, boundless grass paradise to Copper. They weren't
Yeah.
home, but they were cool with us coming over, so we packed Copper's toys and leash and brought him over. While we were there, we took Copper off the leash and he was running around with joy and glee without a care.
Aw,
in
the
him. For
paradise,
Over an hour of
really.
playing and running, me and my sister decided it was time to pack it up and go home. Unfortunately, Copper did not feel the same way. Every
He
time we
was sick
would
of it.
approach him with a big old grin on our faces to leash him up, he did not want to go and kept packing up. It
Aw.
eventually got to the point where he just booked it into the woods and we had to chase
Oh
after
my
him.
gosh.
Luckily, we always come prepared. We had this collar at the time that came with a remote. We would press a button and Copper would hear a loud beep on the collar and come over to us. So
Okay.
nothing to worry about. We
Yeah.
were safe. We left it at home.
Ah.
Yeah, we didn't bring it that day. So
Man.
here I am, running around my aunt's neighbor's backyard chasing my dog. He would not stop running away from us, and I'm sure to him
That
it
boy
was
got
hilarious.
moves.
Every
He
time we got
juking
close
you
to
out
him,
your
we
socks.
just book it. At one point, we were actually at the front door of this old lady's house, and she was just watching TV and didn't
Oh.
even know we were outside on her front lawn chasing Copper.
This just in, we're getting reports that 2 idiots could be chasing a
oh.
dog in your neighborhood. Just be on the watch for that, guys.
Copper ran into the open country road and was still running from us. And other neighbors were on the road too with their dog. And Copper and him were freaking out. The neighbors even
Copper.
tried coaxing him with bacon. Yet every time we got a little bit close to Copper, he still ran away.
Oh my
Eventually,
gosh.
we finally got him. After 30 minutes of chasing Copper around my aunt's country
30
neighborhood,
whole minutes.
put him in the car and brought him home.
That boy caused me too much
So that
pain.
was fun. Take me home. Not all the craziness, the mail ripping, toy killing, squirrel chasing, trash eating adventures, Copper is still a really great
Nah,
guy.
Copper's
He really
great.
loves and cares about all of us. Being totally vulnerable here, there was one day where I was having a pretty hard time and was crying on my couch. It was
Okay.
only me and Copper at home. He jumped onto the couch and started licking my tears away. And that's exactly
They
what
actually do know when you're
not
actually
someone
upset.
licking my face. No, that was still gross. Please,
No, yeah, no, that's-
please don't do that
Yeah, no.
to anyone. But Copper showing that he was there for me. So thanks, buddy, for everything. And you go into my room again. I'm seriously going to sell you on eBay.
Oh! Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys go leave a like on Infamous Swoosh's video as well. But that's all I got for you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.